I ran up a check, I might do it again. Enemies close, had me thinking they're friends. 10 toes down, I'll be free until the end. Crib outside the city, I don't feel safe in my hands. Took so many years, I'm just waiting for the wins. I'm in debt to no one but the one who took my sins. I do it for real, there's no reason to pretend. If I do it once, I do it again.
Hey guys, we're here today at Mitcham Driving Test Centre with Tyla. Say hi, Tyla.
Hey guys.
She has her test coming up.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Nervous.
Well, let's go and see what she's got. If you want to pop your seatbelt on. We're going to start the drive today following the sat-nav.
Okay.
So I just want you to follow the sat-nav for directions.
Yep.
For the first 20 minutes or so. Let's go, you ready?
Yep.
And we're going to head out of the test centre car park through what Francis describes as the gap.
I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what? Add it up. Bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me. Oh, you matter what?
Okay, what I've found a lot of examiners at the moment, they've been saying when it's clear from the right, you can go out halfway.
Okay.
If an examiner didn't say that, what do you think he would do?
Just wait till both sides are clear.
But then how long do you wait until it becomes hesitation?
Oh, I don't know.
However,
right now, I'm gonna not go because there's a car.
Okay, good job. Nice waiting.
This one's turning in.
Perfect. Excellent. Okay, so when I met Tyla this morning, she told me something that I find absolutely fascinating about her. Tyla, what do you do for work?
I'm a police officer.
She's a police officer!
Yes.
So once you've passed your test, do you think that you will be signing up to do like the blue lights and things like that?
Yes, definitely.
The high-speed driving. Are you a passenger in a car much whilst you're at work?
Yes, every day.
Every day?
Every day. Literally. And it's fun, but being a driver, I feel like would be a bit more fun for me, to be honest.
Okay. Did you mean to put it into fourth gear then?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Okay.
No,
Using fourth gear when you're travelling at something like 30 miles an hour isn't a problem, but you put it into fourth gear that little bit too early.
Yeah.
The engine was struggling. So what made you want to become a police officer?
My mum kind of told me like just apply and stuff because she'd really like me in the job because she's in the job.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, cool, I'll give it a go. And here I am.
Nice. So a lot of people, like when they're doctors, they're like, you must be a doctor when you're older. She's done the same thing with you being a police officer.
Basically.
And are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I am.
You are enjoying it.
Definitely.
Okay, looking back at the sat-nav now, she's not spoken for a bit, so having a little update there on the screen.
300 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Okay, so I'm just going to let you concentrate because this is the Lombard roundabout. And a lot of people have a bit of fear with the Lombard roundabout. Is there anything to be scared of?
Not really.
Not
Just be
really.
very vigilant and concentrate, I think.
Perfect.
That's the main thing.
Maybe give me a little bit of a commentary. Tell me what you're going to be doing here, just so...
I'm going to hold back behind this car and then stay in the left-hand lane because I'm turning left onto the first exit.
Perfect.
I'm also going to just hold back a bit more because there's people crossing the road.
Excellent. That's nice early planning and awareness, seeing them there.
The first exit.
Nice amount of distance you'll be leaving between us.
Yeah, but I'm still like making progress because you don't want to interrupt the flow.
Excellent. Tyla, listen, you need to not be a police officer. In 3.5 years' time after you've passed your test, you should become a driving instructor.
Yeah.
Come and join the team.
So guys, I don't know if you saw that there, but basically the van next to me on the right was going and I kind of saw that as my shield to go. However, I was vigilant and did look at the mirrors. Nice work there. Using other vehicles as a shield, can you do that all the time? Not all the time.
Not all the time.
But if you feel like you're confident enough to then press on the gas and go and make progress, then do it.
Okay. Nice use of your speed along here. How do you know it's 30?
Because there's no repeated sign saying 20.
Excellent.
Even though it says on sat-nav, you can never be too sure with the sat-nav.
Yes, with the sat-nav, you can never assume the sat-nav is right. It is just a computer.
After 300 yards, turn right.
And half the time they've not been updated from the magical cloud up there. So the most effective thing is actually looking for speed signs, looking for the signs themselves.
I'm trying to focus with this. Okay, so it's not this right, it's that
Perfect.
Turn right.
Excellent. Ooh, okay. Ooh, how do we feel about this situation that you've just gotten into?
I think I could have stayed straight instead of turning in. I have made that mistake before.
You have made that mistake before?
Yeah.
So why would we have needed to stay straight and not started turning in?
Because then the cars it stops the cars from coming forward.
You had the oncoming car,
Yeah.
which
After 80 yards,
potentially
turn left.
was far enough away for you to make that turn, but it was the pedestrians. The pedestrians caused you to
Turn
have to
left.
slow down
Yeah.
more, and remembering the new
The
highway
highway
code
code, yeah.
rules.
Yeah.
In a safe place, we're going to stop somewhere on the left. In a safe place, please. Back there as well, as we came round that bend, was it necessary for a signal?
And no,
It wasn't necessary. Why was it not necessary for a signal?
because it was carrying on.
It
from
was the same road continuing on, so there would
Yeah.
have been a driver fault there as well.
Yeah, okay.
When you're ready, drive on. Okay. Nice move off. Nice observations there. With your signal though, potentially another driver fault there for having your signal on
for too long.
for too long waiting.
While that car was coming down as well.
That's it, exactly.
At the end of the road, turn left, then take the third right. Turn left, then take the third right.
Okey-dokes. Decision making.
It's gonna be too late.
That's fine. If in doubt, chicken out. That's what I say.
But then that's
If you're
hesitation
not sure,
though.
but then you need to make sure. What you need to remember is you're stationary, so it's going to take you far longer to move away from this point
Yeah.
and make the turn
Yeah.
and make progress in that road. It's going to take you far longer to do that than it's going to take for that car to get to this same point.
It's knowing
So
if
you
I'm
need to make
capable.
sure that you're not going to cause something else to slow down
Yeah.
from your action. Perfect. Okay. He looks happy
looks
sitting on the
cute.
back of his mum's bike, assumingly it's his mum, eating his snack with his Batman ears on.
So that's the first right.
That's
After
actually the
80
second one.
yards,
Oh.
So
turn
have a look
right.
back at the sat nav, and that will show you where we are off to.
Can two cars fit in here?
What do you think?
No.
Turn right.
Do you not think you could move into that space? Who's got priority over you and that white van?
Me.
You do. So yeah, holding back there would have been hesitancy.
Okay.
You know, courteous to potentially leave it open to allow him out if he's able, but then obviously you'll have the ability to go before him because you've got right of way. Nice choice to hold back there. Why did you hold back there?
Because I didn't want to block the road.
Excellent, perfect. This zebra crossing here catches people off guard all the time.
Yeah.
However, while you're here, take a look around. What do you do when you've stopped and you've waited and you're waiting for something, whether that's a zebra crossing, traffic lights?
Should we call around?
Perfect. Kind of look around, see what's happening to the road up ahead.
Yeah.
You know, some people just zone out. I'm a people watcher. I love to watch people
Yeah.
and see like, oh, what are they wearing? Look at their hair
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. But actually, in them moments, it's about looking around and seeing what are the conditions of the road that I've just turned into.
Yeah,
You know,
what's
new
the
road.
speed?
Yeah, new road, new rule. Like, what other things? What other characteristics could there be on this road?
Yeah.
And so on. So take me back to your job. You've made loads of arrests then.
Yeah.
You have.
Yeah. To be honest, I've lost count. Like at first, I was like, yeah, like I can't believe I just did that. Now it's like I forget that I've even done that. If you know what I mean.
How did it feel when you put your uniform on for the first time?
I was like, who is this girl? Like, who is she?
A little bit of engine braking there, putting it down to first gear. So obviously you've driven a few different cars. You've got your driving instructor who you're learning with, and you've had previous instructors as well. So you're quite familiar with, you're used to getting into different cars.
Yeah.
And knowing that not every car feels the same.
Yeah.
So this car you can carry a little bit further in second gear before needing to drop it to first.
Okay. Makes sense.
Peugeot love. What do you think of the car?
The car's lovely.
Car's lovely.
Yeah.
You like it?
I love it.
Shout out to Francis there. See? Another fan for the Peugeot.
Yeah, Francis doesn't like this car, but I love it.
After 300 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Oh, it's taking me there.
Okay. Quite a lot of zebra crossings along this.
There is.
Quite a lot of zebra crossings along this route.
There is.
And during busy times of the day, it can be quite, as it gets built up with cars, it can get quite busy as well with pedestrians, and they can sometimes catch you slightly off guard. Nice mirror checks there, signal
go left
timing,
on the roundabout
nice.
and take the first exit.
I think I just done the same thing again with the...
No, that's fine, because you literally rolled to a stop, so then first gear was suitable. Okey-dokey, Mister. I mean, the zebra crossing's there.
It's right there.
It's so frustrating.
Don't be lazy.
Take them extra steps. Go on.
God.
So being in the police force, is there still any rules that you've got to be a certain height? I remember when I was a kid, I heard you had to be a certain height to be a police officer.
No way.
No way.
If that was a rule, that's gone. That is gone.
And what about general fitness levels?
You've got to be fit to be in the job. I think... So the basic level to do a bleep test, to do your fitness test, is 5.4.
Oh my
However,
gosh,
they've
the
got different
bleep
levels.
test, the school bleep test.
Yeah.
Shout out to anybody who had to do a bleep test at school to check your fitness levels.
Yeah. I can only run up to 5.4, I'm not going to lie.
How do you feel about the gear that you're using for the speed that you're travelling at?
Is it? Oh God, I'm in third. No way. I forgot this road is 20.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, you hadn't quite gone over the speed limit. You was at 20. You had it in third gear, which is fine. You can drive at 20 miles an hour in third gear.
In my car,
okay, good.
My instructor's
so you can on certain roads. Like if this road had road humps and it was slightly narrower and more kind of meet in traffic situations, then second gear would be more suitable.
Yeah.
If you're able to kind of maintain 20, then third gear definitely is a suitable gear to use.
Yeah.
But you was just going a little bit too slow. Where's he off to? Nice use of that right mirror there to go around 80 there. Perfect.
Oh, this road is... How so much people like come up behind me and just really want to go zoom.
So obviously, if you're in the police car as well, you're used to driving at them higher speeds.
Yeah.
Does that excite you? Does the adrenaline get pumping?
Definitely. It's so different.
Gosh, so exciting.
But yeah, we was talking about a fitness test, so yeah, you've got to be really fit. I mean, you never know what you're going to get into on a normal day. Could be a chill day, or you could be chasing suspects. So it's like you've got to be really fit.
So if you've been doing all that running, you've got a change of uniform at work as well. You can change your uniform if you've been sweating.
Yeah, you can change. Yeah, you've got lockers and stuff like that. But it's a thing where
that sat nav as well.
Oh, next left.
Perfect.
Turn left.
I'm in second gear ready.
Nice. That kind of talking to yourself. A little bit wide on that turn.
Yeah.
Possibly a driver fault there for not staying to your left, because we don't know what's around the corner. So obviously he could have been a little closer, or she even. I always say he. Always say he. Why am I out here saying he? Like the world is ruled by men. Like, come on, Tyla. No. We are going to stop on the left before we get to the next parked vehicle. Ignore the driveways for this exercise. Somewhere here will be perfect.
Can I go just up forward over the bump?
That would do. Somewhere here will be fine. That'll be perfect. Excellent. I'm just going to secure the car Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to use that car ahead in front of us to do a parallel park exercise. So I'd like you to pull alongside the car, reverse us back into the space behind it, completing the manoeuvre within 2 car lengths. Carry on when you are ready. Nice additional blind spot check there. Perfect.
Oh my God.
Don't worry. This is a good additional challenge. This is just real life, you know. There's lots going on. Just take your time. Don't feel any additional stress.
Are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it?
Give yourself a moment. Just give yourself a moment to think about what you're going to do.
I'm gonna go forward. No, that doesn't even make sense. I think I know.
Makes sense. Okay, go on. Do what you want to do. Nicely. Happy with that?
I think so. I
think
don't
so?
know. Yeah.
Nice technique. You used a nice technique there. Your observations were good. You was looking, you saw them cars that were waiting. It didn't make you stress out too much, which was really, really good. One slight thing though, it is a slightly busier road than maybe you used to practicing parallel parking in really quiet spaces.
Yeah.
Okay, as the car started to then drive past you, what do you think you could have done differently?
I think I could have stopped, observed again, and then gone on. That's one thing I keep forgetting.
Okay, when you're ready, drive on. So when you're not chasing people down, what else do you enjoy doing? What do you enjoy doing in your spare time?
Chilling.
You said you just got a dog?
Yeah, chilling with my dog.
What dog have you got?
XL Bully.
They eat so much food, don't they?
Too much. He's greedy. But
Turn left.
yeah, his name is Ace.
Take the second right.
He's 3 months.
Nice there. Awareness of the new rules and allowing pedestrians to cross at the junctions there. Perfect.
Right. Very busy.
I'll just give you a moment to concentrate
Right,
before we
he's
continue
turning.
chatting about
Oh,
the
he's
dog.
overtaking him. It's fine. Just wait then. Now I can go. Oh, please don't go in front of me, please. Thank you.
Nice.
That cyclist was thinking about it.
He was thinking about it. He was thinking about it. Do they not know who we are? Like,
No.
stay back. Tyler's driving beautifully. So I bet it cost you a fortune in food.
Yeah, it does. Just everything, because he's so new and so baby. Everything, like training mats.
Is he chewing on lots?
He bites me. He bit me in my chin the other day. Oh my gosh.
Turn right.
Nice. Okay, I see you've waited in the yellow box.
Because I'm turning right.
Excellent. You're turning right and your exit road is clear, so perfect. Nice. There's a lot of people there that don't go into the yellow box.
Yeah.
They're scared to go into the yellow box. They think they're going to get a ticket, but just always remembering that
you can do it if you're turning right.
If you're turning right and your exit road is clear.
Yeah.
So that was really, really nice. And you have done a test before, haven't you?
Yeah, my
Tyla?
first test in Bromley.
And you had a situation with a yellow box there.
Yeah, I
So
failed.
you've definitely learnt your lesson now.
Definitely.
Because
I didn't even last 5 minutes on the road. How about that?
After
Thank
200
God.
yards, bear right, then you have reached your destination.
okay, she will say you've reached your destination about 3 or 4 times because she's a proper Karen.
Okay,
I will give you verbal directions thereafter.
that's fine.
So just continue following the road ahead and I will give you directions.
Tyres and tarmac.
Nice.
Did you know that when you're at a traffic light, temporary one, if you like keep flashing your headlights, it will automatically go green? Because it
Is that what
senses
you've
light.
learnt? Is that what you've learnt?
That's what I've learned.
Shh, don't tell YouTube because don't tell everyone on YouTube because
Yeah.
everybody will be doing it. I did know that though.
You did.
I did know that.
Oh my gosh.
Once again
Bear
there,
right, then
driver fault
you
for
have reached your
signal,
destination.
your use of signal
Yeah.
necessary. Was it necessary to use your signal there?
Yeah, it was.
After 100 yards,
You could have either gone here or straight up to Garpin's
It was
Road.
the way the road. No, it was the way the road
Oh.
was naturally curving. So it was the continuation of the previous
Of
road
the
we was on.
road.
It was the continuation
Reached
of
your
the road.
destination.
Thank you, Karen. Well, her name's actually Serena,
Serena.
but
There's
she
me
still says
thinking
it
I
like
got
3 or 4 times.
a minor for not putting on.
No,
in
so it was
time.
unnecessary. Yeah, your signal wasn't necessary there because it was the way the road was just naturally
Going.
was naturally curving. So you've done that previously before.
Mm-hmm.
As well, so just always being aware, looking at road markings and things to see, hang on, is it a new road or is it a continuation of the road that I'm already travelling on?
Right, yeah, I'm not
So
doing
you
that
know-
again.
So you know
Because if
whether
I do
to
it one
use
more
a signal.
time, that's it for me. Wrap. It's a wrap.
Okay, at the roundabout, we are going to turn right and take the 3rd exit, please.
Okay. Oh, we'll do it again.
So we're turning right, taking the 3rd exit.
Raise me.
Slight hesitation going on here. The
Yeah, 'cause-
roundabout.
I mean, 1, 2.
Nice mirror check. Timing of that mirror check and the timing of that signal change was really, really good.
Thank you.
What made you hold back there at the roundabout?
Because he was a big lorry, he needs he needs space to move around. I didn't know where he was going and he didn't put a signal on.
So he didn't have a signal on.
Yeah.
So if a car is approaching a roundabout without a signal on, really and truly, what exit should you or could you kind of in a way assume that they're taking if they've not got a signal on?
The
Kind of ahead, straight on, because
straight, yeah.
obviously the roundabout, if you're turning left, taking the 1st exit, you would signal as you're approaching.
Yeah.
If you're taking anything round to the right, you'd start with the right signal and then change it
Yeah.
as you approach the exit
Yeah.
that you choose to take. Do you follow football? World Cup started.
No,
you don't.
No. I think last year when I was in Tulsa and I was trying to get a cab home, £100.
£100
on the day of the match.
Oh my
£100.
god! This is why you need a license, Tyla. This is why
Literally.
you need your license. What's made you choose Mitcham Test Centre for
I
your
know
test?
the area. I've heard it's fairly easy. Nice instructors, nice examiners and stuff, and that's what I want because I've had a few moody ones and it's not very nice.
Not very nice.
No.
Not very nice when they're on the moody side. It's like if you don't like your job, go and find a job that you do
Find another
enjoy.
job. Exactly.
You know, it's crazy because when you're learning theory and stuff, they say don't drive if you're feeling anxious and you're upset and you think, but some examiners are creating that atmosphere,
Yeah.
are creating that kind of that stressful situation to be even more stressful.
Yeah.
So when you're a passenger in a car, like on a car chase or something, how does it feel?
It feels very fun. It's quite pressurizing when you need to give directions and you don't drive and you're trying to figure out, giving directions. But it's fun.
Do you feel you give
fun.
directions better than the TomTom gives directions?
Yeah.
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 Obviously,
So I
'cause you're
use Apple
travelling-
Maps as well.
I use
Sometimes
Apple
rubbish.
Maps. Okay. We had this dispute about Apple Maps and TomToms and so on.
Yeah.
And there's so many GPS apps. Like we've got Waze, for example,
Mm-hmm.
and that as well. But yeah, as long as you can give directions as clear as those,
Yeah,
you'd definitely be a good co-pilot in the car.
definitely. I think I'm going to be able to like pass my test. Actually, I feel like I've got potential.
I feel you have lots of potential. This has been a really, really nice drive. Obviously, you're not here actually in the car with Tyla. Tyla's driving. She drives, I would say, confidently, very confidently. She's very aware. She's making good choices in terms of the speed. She's recognising when the speed has increased, when it's decreased. Yeah, her mirror work is really good. Generally, all in all, it's been a sound drive. Few driver faults so far that we've picked up on.
Yeah.
But
I really trained myself with the mirror work because I was really lacking mirror work, and then I said, you know what, every time I get in the car I need to literally look. And then from then I've got in the habit of just looking, and I kind of...
At the roundabout we're going to continue straight on. Just going to let you know that the sign says Beddington and Croydon. The picture says straight on. Slightly offset to the right though. I had a pupil do this on a test route, and that's how the examiner worded it, like that as well. Slightly offset to the right.
So go to the right a bit. Is that
So
what you're saying?
it's that road over there. It's that road there.
Cool.
Nice. Okay, we're going to take this first road on the right. Let's just talk about that mini roundabout in a moment once you've made this turn. So that mini roundabout there, so it's going straight on.
Yeah.
It was the second exit, slightly offset to the right. So as you came round the roundabout, you then put a left signal on to exit. Did you need to do that?
I felt like I did because it's a roundabout,
Okay.
but I'm pretty sure people knew where I was going. But
Okay. So with mini roundabouts,
you don't really...
you don't need to signal upon exiting the roundabout. You only need to signal when you enter. So if you're turning left, you would signal left. If you're turning right, you would signal right. If you're going straight on, you don't need a signal. You wouldn't display a left signal when you then get to your exit, because the roads are so close to each other. There's just not enough time to add in the mirror checks, get the signal on, and keep the control of the car. We are at the lights, at the traffic lights. We are going to turn left, please.
There's potential for it to go on amber. No, okay.
Oh.
We stopped right before the pedestrian.
You've stopped just before it. Right, okay, so here you've stopped just before the pedestrian crossing, but you're probably about one wheel rotation over where the actual stop line is.
Yeah.
You actually said it. You said it out loud.
But then
These
my
have the
brain just
potential.
didn't
They have the
react
potential
quick
of
enough.
changing. So you've said it. You verbalised it. So you was anticipating the lights to change.
Yeah.
And then they just caught you just off guard, just as you've kind of gone over here. Are you blocking the pedestrian crossing though?
No. Oh, okay. I'm looking at him in the mirror at the same time.
Okey-dokes. Where did she end up going? She's ended up going straight across.
Yeah.
I think she kind of made that bit of eye contact with you. So even though we're not allowed to physically wave anybody across the road or anything like that, or give any hand gestures,
Yeah.
there's plenty that I would like to give to drivers sometimes. Sometimes just that little bit of eye contact, that little bit of like, you gonna go? Shall I go? That can sometimes be helpful
Yeah.
in them situations. Okay, home stretch. And what a lot of people do is
relax a bit.
they relax a bit. We don't want to relax a bit. You don't want to relax until the engine has been completely
Turned
off. Okay.
So was that like a whole test route? Like,
That was a whole test route.
that was
yes.
quick. Oh
So
my
some people
gosh.
think, oh my gosh, it's going to feel like forever.
Yeah.
But in actual fact, it doesn't. It doesn't feel too long. We're going to be taking the next road on the right. Now, good tip here for at Mitcham is the road the test centre is on is just opposite these white gates if you're coming from this direction. So if you see them white gates, you know that the road that you need is approaching. Excellent. Nice drive. There we go. This security guy here, he's always here, like I've told you before.
Yeah.
They've built these places so quick though.
I
Office
know.
space. Sometimes when they build them that quick though, they're just like Lego. Just like Lego. Probably fall to pieces. Big gust of wind will come.
Do you know what it's going to be over there? Like what shops, or is it
I have
factories?
no idea, and I want to know. I'm going to have to have a chat to some of the examiners and say, "Oi, what's going on?"
Yeah.
Right, okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to come in slow and steady because we don't know. We don't want to be in anyone's way who's actually doing a real test. But we're going to head back in the direction of where we started, please.
Okay.
So if we can just go into, once again, what Francis describes as the gap. We will follow the gap round. And sometimes even this part can be a little bit tricky. If you've just been driving for that period of time on your test and you get brought back into this little section
Yeah.
to navigate your way in. And what we're going to do is we're just going to drive face forward into one of them bays. You've already done your manoeuvre, so we're not going to mark this.
Okay.
But just face forwards into one of them bays will be nice. Face forward.
Oh. I thought forward bay in my head. I thought, okay.
Lovely. Perfect. Switch off the engine. How do you feel?
I feel good.
You feel good? If that
Yeah.
was your real test, do you think you would have passed?
I think so. I think I would have got a good fair amount of minor faults, but I think that would have been okay.
Yeah, there was a collection of driver faults.
Yeah.
There was a collection of driver faults. With the manoeuvre, a bit hit and miss with regards to not stopping when them other cars were passing by. But generally the control was there, the observations were there. And what was good is you didn't, like I explained then, you didn't go straight into, oh, I need to fix this,
Yeah.
and then ignored everything else that was going on. You was aware that they were there, you just could have slowed down and stopped for them.
Yeah.
But generally, that was a really good mock test on how to drive.
How to drive,
You know, there's
yeah.
a lot of our mock tests where people haven't been successful, which then creates a real good learning opportunity. But that was a good demonstration of actually how somebody should
Yeah.
be prepared for their test.
Yeah.
It was really good. Tyla, it's been an absolute pleasure. Wish you the very best of luck
Thank you.
for
So wait.
the actual test.
Was that a pass then?
Yeah, I mean, if I was an examiner, I would be.
Get in
You sign
there.
that to say you've received your certificate.
Yep.
Yes.
I have passed. See me on the roads, guys. See me on the roads.
Yes, and move out of her way when she's coming by with her blue flashing lights.
Definitely.
Okay, guys, I've been Laura. I've
been Tyla.
Excellent. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can get even more incredible content from ourselves. Good luck, Tyla.
Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.